Peace, peace. Are we on the air? Are we on the air?
To this day. To this day.
Peace to the family, peace to you and yours, peace to the family, peace to you and yours. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Welcome to another episode of Third Eye Thursdays. This is episode 161. Yeah. Featuring your good brother Red Pillar, of course. All right. We are in the building. You dig? Peace to everybody in the building, all of my KT aliens. Greetings, love and light to the family. All right, all right. Peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses, peace to the young gods. You dig? Yes, yes, yes. So we here, we in the building, we made it. You know what I mean? We are here, we are here, we are here. Shout out to everybody pulling up. I see you. I'm there. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Let's have a great show tonight. Let's do the roll call before we get into anything. Let's go ahead and do the roll call. Shout out to everybody pulling up. Greetings, love and light. All right. Let me go ahead and get this flyer. Give me 1 second. As you can see, we didn't start out with any intro music. I'm actually throwing a challenge out there. I'm like, you know what? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Let's give the opportunity for one of our young artists and whatnot that's out there to put together an opening song, an intro song, something that's fire. You know what I mean? I've been having, I won't say discrepancies and whatnot, but you know, they have this thing with copyrights and they are very, very strict about that over there at YouTube. So the music that I was playing before, even the intro where it'd be like dum 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 dum, they're like, that's copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they hating on the gourd. So some of like the facts song, all of that stuff that I was playing is no bueno moving forward if I want to get that a few pennies from YouTube and whatnot. And I really don't like copyright strikes. They was hitting me with copyright strikes for years and whatnot, but I didn't really care because I wasn't monetized. But moving forward, yeah, we're gonna have to work around that. We're gonna have to work around that. You feel me? We're definitely gonna have to work around that. You know. So what better reason or what better opportunity for me to open up this platform and let one of my artists, my young artists that's, you know, that needs to be heard, you know what I mean? Like shit, this is like this is like getting on the radio. Are they trying to smoke the Facts theme song? Nah, they're not trying to smoke it, but I get a copyright strike every time that I play it and whatnot. You feel me? They're not letting it rock like that. Think about it. You don't see nobody on YouTube with intro music no more. They not playing that. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing that. That's old school YouTube. They strict on their low cop. They'll take your video down or they'll make you mute it. You know what I mean? So even if y'all watch old videos, it might be muted and whatnot. Cause I had to mute it in order to take the strike away. So I don't want to ramble and whatnot. That's my YouTube ramble. Y'all don't understand the pain that I be feeling when they demonetize and shit. That it'd be a green money sign and then it goes yellow. I'm like, damn, y'all dangling carrots. Somebody asked about the children's book. Here's the link right there. I dropped it in the chat and I also have it in the description. We will talk about the book that I released this week. As we move forward, I released the children's book, and we will get into that. We'll thumb through the pages. We'll thumb through the pages. You dig? Play Herbal Prophecies, Ride of the Valkyries, or Scorpion King as the intro. Oh, the video, you mean? Yeah, you think I might have to go back to the old school, right? You know what I'm saying? I might have to go back to the old school and play the videos and whatnot. But YouTube, they don't even care if it's your song. Y'all think I'm playing. Think about it. Who's playing music in their videos on you? It's more YouTube channels now than there's ever been. You feel me? It's nonstop of videos popping up. Who got intro music where they playing their music? Let me know. Who doing that? There's a reason that they're not doing that. You know what I mean? There's a reason. You know what I'm saying? The overlords at YouTube is twisting arms. But anyway, let's do the roll call. We in the building. We got Moreno Valley in the building. That's Black Valley, Moreno Valley. Is that Black Valley? Because that's Palm Beach, Florida. All right now. 303 in the okay then. Denver, Colorado. All right now. Okay now. North Oakland. Shout out to North Oakland. Arkansas. Shout out to Little Rock. Y'all selling them little rocks. Norfolk, Indianapolis, Bronx, Inglewood, Portland. Yeah, Cleveland. Cleveland. Shout out to Cleveland. Yeah. Chico. All right. Atlanta via Flatbush. Come on, Smoke. Pull up. You talking about? You pull up, roll up. How you gonna be out here? Flatbush and Atlanta? Come on now. Chico, Cali, St. Louis, Chicago. Yeah, I'm 3 shows in a row, bro. That call me 3 shows in a row, bro. I'm out here working in these YouTube streets. God damn it, I'm a YouTuber. Like, cool. All right, man. That still don't mean nothing. You still got to pull up and roll up. You can pull up, pause. You still got to pull up and come chop it up with your peoples, man. You feel me? I'm out. I'm out here. San Fran in the building. San Fran in the building. The Montauk. Is that Montauk, Long Island? Is that the Montauk experiment? Interesting. West Virginia. All right. West Virginia. Yeah. Wildwood, New Jersey. Pause. Wildwood. Wildwood. Yeah. Where is that at? I never drove by that in New Jersey. Where is that near? Sanford, Florida. All right. Shout out to Sanford. Rest in peace, Trayvon. You know what I'm talking about? Wildwood. Pausington. That's crazy. Imagine telling Shorty, hey, I live in Wildwood. You know what I mean? Come over to Wildwood. Tallahassee in the building. Queens. What up, Queens? How you doing?
Queens. Shout out to Queens.
That's how we used to clown him back in the days. You know what I'm saying? You went to Wildwood, New Jersey before you had so much fun. Oh my. Is that right? Is that right? What was going on in Wildwood though? Talk to me. Talk. They had a beach? They had a beach? Okay. Where is that near? Is that near Atlantic City? Who used to watch Boardwalk Empire? If y'all are veterans of Red Pill show, you know that I was crazy over. You wouldn't even say wood, right? Just drop me off on Glen. You feel me? I'm like, niggas is like, meet me on Edgewood. I'm like, Edge what? Yo, come over to Wynwood. Win where? That's the real Jersey Shore. Okay. Well, shit. Is that where they film Inkwell? It's an hour from AC? I gotta go check it out, man. I gotta go check it out. You feel me? The real Jersey Shore. Y'all should shoot your own reality show. Don't wait for MTV. Put that shit on Tubi. Shoot your own reality show. Everybody knows what Wildwood is, but me. You know what I'm saying? And I used to live in New York. I'm a New Yorker. You dig? So if it's 40 minutes from AC, that's that Boardwalk Empire energy. That's why I'm feeling it, because like I said, I used to love Boardwalk Empire. That was definitely one of my favorite shows. Still to this hold on.
To this day.
Yeah.
To this day.
LOL. People need to wise up. I know money, but how you gonna excel in a system that's truly corrupt? You create your own system. Systems upon systems upon systems upon systems. You could be in it and not of it, rude boy. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not dark. Everything doesn't have to be so, sad. Y'all be having me feel like y'all living sad and shit, man. Like, lighten up. You gotta see the silver linings, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a part of the system. So even though the system is corrupt, just do not participate in the system and their corruptness. So you wouldn't have to, when you hear about it being corrupt, then you outside of it, looking at it, like you could judge it, you could throw rocks at it, but don't be in the system and say that it's corrupt. You know what I mean? You don't trust the government people. Shit, the government people don't trust themselves. What are you talking about? The government don't trust the government. But anywhere that you go, brethren, whatever plane you step off, whatever land you put your bellies on and whatnot, they got a government there. Everywhere got a government. You feel me? Everywhere got a government. And in every place that has a government, they got politics, right? And politics, unless you a politician, it don't work for the average layman. It's not built, it's not structured to work in your favor. Even if you're a multi-billion-dollar quote unquote businessman, politics is still going to try to clip you and whatnot. So governments govern your mental, right? When you govern your mental and those around you, you begin to implement systems that could work for you. We ain't worrying about nobody's system. We've been figured out that this shit is defunct and corrupt and it ain't worth it and whatnot. We not studying this system. It's only when the system affects us do we feel it and whatnot. It's only when the system is on our back. It's only when the system is in our face and whatnot. It's only when the system got their foot on our necks that we make noise about it and whatnot. And I'm not going to be the person on episode 161 to be like they got their foot on my neck, because they really don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't. I don't even think from episode 1 I was up here talking about somebody got their foot on my neck. You feel me? That's not the case. You feel me? That's not the case. I don't live under their quote unquote, I'm not living underneath their rule like that. You know, I feel that every single move that I make and every single word that I utter is an attempt to move further away from their quote unquote influence and their structure, the structure of their system. You know what I mean? And if you want to be honest about it, and you really want to be, if you really want to look at the glass for being half full, rather half empty, the system that you speak of that is corrupt has been exposed for all to see. One, it's no longer a quote unquote hidden system. It used to be like that, to whereas 30 years ago, you couldn't convince your whole family at Thanksgiving dinner that this shit was defunct and corrupt. Them niggas would have hit you with a wishbone. They'd have ran you up out of there. You know what I'm saying? They'd have took your turkey from you, my nigga. They'd have snatched that ham hock out of your hand and whatnot. But moving forward to where we at right now, even though they're gonna hit you with a drumstick when you mention the name Fauci and whatnot, you still could get up out of there without, you know, getting hit by the gravy bowl and whatnot. You could talk your shit and dip. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You could grab some goddamn cranberry and get up out of there on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? And leave them with something to really ponder. You know what I mean? Nigga got receipts and shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? You could interrupt the football game and just pull up YouTube and shit. You know what I'm saying? And just be like, look at the YouTube. Has anybody seen Tariq Nasheed's documentary, the Maroon thing, on his channel? I didn't get to see that yet. I'm in it allegedly. You know what I mean? I hope so. Niggas ain't seen me. I haven't been sent a screenshot since the shit dropped the other day. I don't know who's seen it. Anybody seen it? You seen me and my brother? I watch it tonight though when I get off of this. And if you know, I'll let y'all know we might have a watch party. You know what I'm saying? We might have one on our hands. You know, but salute to that brother for, you know, putting out the documentary and whatnot. You know, and whatnot. Salute to him, because to complete your mission, right? To put something out, you know, everybody got ideas that they want to do something, but to drop it and to put it out, you know, that's honorable. You know what I mean? Because I've been waiting for Nick Cannon to come out with that Sabi documentary for eons. Nigga, I had a fade when I shot that when I shot that segment for the Nick Cannon. I had a fade, my nigga. Look at me now. I'm damn near Naya. I'm Twizzler. I'm not Sizzler. I'm Twizzler. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Naya Bingy, damn it. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, I done grown locks down my back waiting for that shit to drop. But yeah, man, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, man, today was a very, you know, shout out to Urban X, Black Dot, and Malcolm. Those are, you know, I said it on their show. I say it on this show that is the best father and son podcast in the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to hear nobody else's shit. No problem. You feel me? I don't want to hear nobody else's show. Like I'm good with them two right there. And I was also on Black Magic 363, you know what I'm saying? Father Rich. We got this coming up, and we were promoting the Masters of the Universe, how to become an artificial intelligence entrepreneur.
To this day.
Yeah. And that's going to be on March the 18th.
To this day.
You know what I'm saying? We in March, right? We in March.
To this day.
I'm not good with the days. We in March. So March 18th, which is, I believe, a Saturday, p.m. in the daytime, we're going to be doing Masters of the Universe. And this is a workshop on how to become an artificial intelligence entrepreneur and whatnot. So, you know, we lead in the conversation, and we're not making it all about us, though. You know what I'm saying? We're sharing the stage. I intend on bringing at least one or two guests to the workshop who are qualified, who get busy, who's out there really, really doing the work. One of the brothers that I have to mention, I have to say his name so he doesn't feel like, you know, he's not being acknowledged, is my brother Human. Okay, my brother Human. He is walking, living, quote unquote. He's different. That's all I'm gonna say. He's different. You know what I'm saying? He got it, yo. He is a living computer. Like this brother right here. I'm very impressed with his intellect, and I'm gonna be bringing the good brother to yeah, I'm gonna be bringing him to this platform to introduce y'all to him. I'm gonna give him this stage so he could talk his shit. You know what I mean? The brother's a genius on the digital side. He's self-taught, and he builds apps and all kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like Human is a beast. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so how about Rod Hayes as a guest? Yeah, Rod. I was watching Rod Hayes last night on whatchamacallit, on Black Magic 363, this nigga's a chat GPT bot. You know what I mean? Like, he's almighty intelligence in the flesh. You feel me? He is a Rich was prompting him, asking him questions. He was like chat GPT. He's down. I could see him, I could see the shit downloading. You know what I mean? Like, when you ask the chat bot, the little dot start moving and shit, that's when you know you about to get a download. He just started downloading and whatnot. Like, people are fake afraid of artificial intelligence. I don't know why, but I get it. And they talking about, oh, it's gonna surpass human intelligence. And I'm like, y'all not listening to these scholars that we have. You must not be paying attention, and you confusing us with drink champs and these podcasts. You're not realizing the level of intellect that you're hearing from our brothers and our sisters this out here dropping these motherfucking. You can't, the AI can't clone that. The programmers can't program that. You can't put that in a language model, or that's original thought. You know what I mean? That is original. A lot of that shit that he's pulling, that's downloads. And I don't give it up to everybody that be talking about they get downloads and whatnot. But some people get the props that they deserve and whatnot. So I would be honored to pull up and have Rod on the show. Um, I definitely, you're not the only person that asks that, because Rod has a lot of information about the feds versus the feathers and whatnot, and I would love to get into that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, how we gonna get to the electromagnetic anti-gravity spaceships if you scared to touch AI? That's what I be saying. Like, no problem, not with you personally, but you want to skip the process. You want to skip the process, and yeah, the reason that I say that we want to skip the process is because if we didn't want to skip the process, we would be turning out this quote unquote high level technology right now, because we're in the future. You feel me? You already saw Black Panther. We're in the future. And in order to start doing shit like that, I feel that we're going to have to at least understand the underpinnings of the technology that you're interfacing with right now. Can you reverse engineer the smartphone right now? Can you reverse engineer, you know, whatever? Can you reverse engineer a plasma TV? Can you reverse engineer a drone? So we got to get to the that's why I'm gonna bring human through, because human could do those things. You feel me? We need to, you know what I mean? Like, he can do those things. We got brothers like Rod Hayes and Billy and Dr. B Keys. You know what I'm saying? We got KT, you know, we got Yaki, we got mad people. Well, not mad people. We got enough people to whereas what are we doing with that intellect? Workshops? Like, how are we utilizing that type of level of intellect? You know what I mean? These are $1 billion minds that we have amongst us. Are we mining those minds? Because the Europeans, they gravitate to their mind. They take their minds and they do what? They put them in R&D departments, research and development, and they hit them with a multi-million-dollar budget. They snatch up their intellects and they give them multi-million-dollar budgets because they take an oath to ride for the race, right? You riding for, they don't even got to ask them, are they riding for us? Nigga, they know what they riding for. Either you riding for Israel, the USA, or you riding for China. You feel me? Yeah, they could get you paid. You could re-engineer a house, and that's a beautiful thing, and that's definitely something that we need, our brothers who could re-engineer a house, to teach other people how to re-engineer houses, because when we start building, our communities in the physical world, right? When we coalesce in the digital realms or the cyberspace, and we take that cyberspace and we create physical nodes, we're gonna need carpenters, we're gonna need people who can build, we're gonna need electricians, plumbers, people who could till the soil with their hands and whatnot. That's what we need. That's what we need. Right. And yes, that's definitely, we need a hackathon. Man, you must be a mind reader, because I was just on the phone talking about that earlier, especially with the release of Chat GPT API and whatnot. We need an emergency hackathon in our community so we could draw out the people who are, I'm not going to say that you niggas are hiding and what, I just don't think that they built the quote unquote right venues for y'all to even show up to. I think the blurs or the nerds amongst us, or the people who are very, very smart, you know what I mean, who are extremely smart, they don't come out and make themselves known because it's not conducive to do such. Where are they being rewarded in our community? Where can they get value? Where can they get a bag? Where can they feel like the man? What stages are built for them to stand on and do they motherfucking 1-2? Let me know. Where's the stages at that they could do their thuggism, that they could do their dance, because they deserve to be shining as much as the next man deserves to shine and whatnot. They need to be held up. They need a bag and whatnot. They need somebody to reward them for the amount of hours upon hours. I'm a baby in this thing. I'm not gonna get up here and act like this what I've been doing and I be, no, I'm a baby in this thing. So what about the brothers and sisters that put 100,000 hours into this thing? Who is celebrating them? I just want to know. For everybody that always tries to sprinkle salt on conversations when we start having them about technology and whatnot, right? While they're planning to go to Egypt to watch a fucking technology, you know what I mean? But they just want to see technology in stones and whatnot. They get weary when it's technology is built with metal and glass, but whatever. Okay. But where y'all celebrating the pyramids, niggas is celebrating statues and whatnot, but they don't celebrate real life living quote unquote geniuses amongst them who could really change the world. The people who are not here anymore cannot change the world, fam. I'm sorry to break it to you like that, but they not gonna change the world. They're in a whole nother realm. They're not even focusing on this plane right now. They already left their mark, and their mark might inspire change, but they're not getting up every morning, throwing bricks at the glass fucking house. They're not the ones pulling the plug on the matrix. That's us. You feel me? That's the people that are still breathing and living. Have gratitude when you wake up and give thanks that you didn't check out and whatnot so you could complete your mission, right? And if you did check out and you completed your mission, ashe, you got up out of here. And that's what's up. That's what this is about, because we all got to check up out of here. We all have we all in this hotel and whatnot, and we got a checkout date. You're not gonna stay in here forever. This is an extendo stay, but nigga, you can't live here forever. You gotta make your bed up and get up out of here one day. So for the people who put in the work and they decided that it's time for them to get the fuck up out of here, well, kudos to you. But for the people who are here and haven't done the work and haven't yet gotten to the work, what the fuck are you waiting for? That's my question. What you waiting for? What do you need to happen? Like at this point in the game, because mad shit has already happened. All of the seals damn near are broken. What do you need? What are you looking for? Let me know. Like, what sign do you need to see before you put on your boots and get busy? Let me know. because the signs is everywhere. There's explosions galore, smoke, plumes of smoke all in the air, trains derailing, earthquakes, thunderstorms, Jesus statues getting hit by lightning. Like what we doing? What we looking for? For real, for real. Like what do we really need to see to make us really know that this is our time to not just shine, but this is our time to get in the game. It's not a game. This is our time to strap your boots on and get outside. It's a war going on out there. Be safe. You know, your technology is based off of current drone technology. Okay, I'm gonna leave you my email. The only thing you got to do is reach out, and we could talk about if that's what you want to do. If you want to share your information, then I'm more than willing to entertain you, my good brother, because I'm on a mission right now to find those amongst us who are like X-Men, the mutants of the day. You know what I mean? The outcasts, the people have shunned and whatnot. Those are some of the people that I'm looking for right now. You dig? Because I really know that y'all have something to offer. You feel me? But you just been ignored, and we're not gonna take it personal. Shit happens. You feel me? But it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, man. If that's you, and if that's what you do, make yourself known. Pop out. You feel me? Pop out. I'll leave my email. We have this coming up. Okay. Well, not coming up, but we have this right here. And we are looking for people to get on the team and whatnot. We're still looking for documentary builders. We put this out a while ago and we are putting it out again. If y'all are out there, storyboarders, editors, filmmakers, musicians, and music producers. It's funny how shit just be changing so fast. I remember when we did this, AI wasn't even a thing like that. It wasn't even buzzing. They didn't even have artificial intelligence storyboarders and editors. Now you could do it with AI. I really could like not you. I could really take a shortcut if I wanted to, but you know, I want to give some human beings a chance. You feel me? So the email is right there, the mark125 at Gmail. If that's what you do and you want to get down and you want to be a part of this team and whatnot, you will be vetted. If you don't have any material, don't even email me, bro. I'm not doing that. Now we ain't moving like that. If you don't have nothing to show, don't waste your time. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. You gotta have a real, I don't give a fuck if you on Tubi, my nigga. You gotta have something. Don't show me no Instagram. You gotta show me some work. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what this is. This is not play. You know what I mean? We not out here, oh, I think that I'm a producer or I think that I'm an editor. No, my nigga. If that's what you do, we not, if you in your fantasy world, my G, if you on Fantasy Island, no disrespect, no judgment, but not here. We looking for real shit. We don't do speculation. We only do applications. So you got to show me something. There's a lot of people that are ahead of you with some great information. They got reels, they got portfolios, they got work. It would be disrespectful for anybody that pulls up, they got work, for you to pull up with no work, talking about you want work. So, with that being said, let's make something happen. You feel me? In the world of news and things that are going on in the world, I don't know. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been tapped in to what's going on that doesn't have any with me. I've been minding my business. You feel me? I've been minding my business and I've been tending to my business and I've been super locked in. You dig? No, if they got a cold script, then that's the material. That's the script is what I was asking to see. You don't have to be 8 years in the business. You don't have to be quote unquote, highly decorated and not. You just have to have something. You just gotta got something. You know what I mean? Because people is pulling up and they like, yo, this is the movie that I did. This is the documentary. This is my reel. This is my EPK. You feel me? So yeah, let's come prepared and whatnot. You feel me? Let's come prepared. So yeah. Let me show y'all the books that I put out. And I'm just very here we go. Boom. I released this on the first. Shout out to everybody who got their book early. I had some people on Melanin Monday pull up and get their book and whatnot. And we was able to take care of them. Send a press release to where? We was able to take care of all of our our early patrons. All of my Patreons, 25 and up, you will get this in your inbox. This is gonna be complimentary. We take care of our patrons. Whenever we drop something, they definitely they get first dibs and whatnot. So this book right here, very proud of this book, you know what I'm saying? Very, very proud of this book. It took me, it don't matter how long it took me to put it together, but I was charged. I was compelled, you feel me, to put this book together based off of what I was studying and whatnot. And I realized how advantageous this new technology is going to be for these babies and whatnot. And somebody has to say it, you know what I mean? Somebody has to bring it to their attention and just make them aware of the opportunities that await them. This is not the end all be all. This is probably not the shit that's going to, this is not the I'm gonna save the world with this book. This ain't all of that. This is really AI for Starseeds. It is what it says it is. And it's 140 pages, and we got a few bonus pages in there. And we're educating, enlightening, and updating children about AI, what AI is, what it's not, the use cases for the AI, the ethical conversations around AI. They learn about the history of AI going all the way back to World War II. Because people might not realize, but AI debuted to the world in the war. So for everybody that's like, oh, AI might be against humanity, AI came on the scene catching bodies. The Nazis introduced a version of AI. And there was a scientist by the name of Alan Turing, right, who came up with the Turing test. There's a movie called Imitation of Life, with I believe it was the same dude who played Doctor Strange, right? He is playing Alan Turing, and Alan Turing was able to create an artificial intelligence code that was able to defeat another code or another algorithm that the Nazis were using in blowing up mass ships. And they was about to win the war. And when Alan Turing created this quote unquote AI, it didn't even have the name artificial intelligence, because that name came in 56 at Dartmouth College and whatnot by another European who coined the phrase artificial intelligence. But during World War II, it didn't even have a name, but it is the first introduction to AI, and that's through the Nazis, niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's through the war. You know what I mean? That's through conflict. Because war is where a lot of technology is introduced. Technology upgrades during wars because it's a fucking war. You start out fighting with your hands, you pick up a knife, and then somebody pulls up with a gun, and then another dude pulls up with a machine gun, and then a tank rolls up. That's the timeline of war right there. That's how it advances. You know what I'm saying? So war is good for advancing technology. You know what I'm talking about? Bombs on that. That's what it does. There's a digital war being fought right now between Russia and Ukraine. That's not an infantry war. That's not an infantry war. That's a drone war that they're fighting. The Russians is getting washed up. You could watch if you have the right link and whatnot, you could watch the war all day. It's online. You can see it. You can see the drones bombing the crap out of shit. Like, it's a digital war. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop an AI bot, or if they put a robot, like a RoboCop type of bot, or if they have some type of exoskeletons running around bodying shit. Because all they're doing over there in Ukraine is training. It's not really a fucking war. It's an open training. They're doing open air training and whatnot. They're over there with goddamn Nazis. Okay? Learning how to do a level of urban warfare training. Okay? Training. Okay? Yeah, nobody put a chip in your head. I don't think we even need to, the children, y'all got to talk to y'all children about the chip, right? I hope that this book that I put out is going to help educate the youth so they're not fooled when they grow older to get the chip put in their brains or their hands and whatnot, because they don't want to stand in the checkout line. They're going to make it convenient, and people will fall for it because they're already integrated with the machine, right? What is a dildo? Right? They got AI dildos. They got dildos that'll talk to you right now. So the minute you put a machine inside of your orifice, nigga, you cross the line right then and there. So don't even have that conversation with me about no goddamn AI. They got robots drilling women right now. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk. They got like robots that'll drill you. You know what I'm saying? And men is putting their quote unquote, their private member into fake orifices. And I'm not trying to be quote unquote, graphic or nothing, but I'm just being as real can get. Let's cut the fuckery and the bullshit. It's already happened. So my theory is, if these artificial quote unquote, if because Dr. Ben said that the gates of heaven was between a woman's legs and whatnot. So if you are bringing in artificial latex and battery operated fucking toys, you're giving birth to something. Thank you. You're giving birth to something because you're orgasming on a machine, on a robot. Even though it's handheld, it's still fucking robot. It's not real. It don't have no life. So what you think you birthing? The same way with men, you know what I mean? Whatever you out there doing and whatnot, you're also birthing something, but yours is maybe a little bit different. You might be bringing in the succubus and the incubus and whatnot. But really think about it. What is women giving birth to when y'all playing with them toys and shit? Think about that part when you want to ask, why is this technology so advanced and shit doing what it's doing? They about to roll out a 6-foot robot to come and really take niggas out the house. Wait till they put Chat GPT in his ass and a woman could chat to a bot like, yo, talk nice to me. He's like, yo, I love your lips. I love your lashes and whatnot. Is that a Is that a sew-in? She'd be like, oh my goodness, that's my love language. They're gonna program the bot to sound like Little Meech, nigga. Y'all gonna buy him. I'm not with the cap. You know what I'm talking about? Tupac GPT. I'm not with the Cappington. You know, I seen too much. I'm not with the cap. You know, I pull the cap right off and be like, stop the bullshit. If not, you know, and I'm not, you know, it's 8 billion people on the planet. So I'm not talking to 230 of y'all personally, but it's 8 billion on the planet. Yeah, they're gonna have a Michael B. Jordan and what's the other nigga what's the new dude? What's my dude Kang the Conqueror? Who was looking zesty on the cover of the magazine? What's his name? Oh, Creed is coming out tomorrow. Bomba Lord God, you know what I'm saying? They dropped them 2 bots right there. They dropped them 2 bots right there. A Kang bot and a Michael BG, and then you could put your own tattoos on it. You know what I'm saying? Like you could design the own. You could put, let me get the big cross on his back. Jonathan Majors. Oh, let me put Boomer on his back. Let me put an arc on his cheek. You know what I'm saying? Let me give him the Aya Heru. You know what I'm saying? You could put your own tattoos on your bot. You know what I mean? It's like a custom tattoo bot. And then that nigga, you could be like, I want that nigga to talk to me like Wesley Pipes. Talk crazy. Talk greasy to me. Like, no disrespect. Talk crazy. They might have an AI robot that spits at you and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? All nasty and shit. Yeah, that's what they gonna roll out. They've already crossed that line. So it's too late to have this conversation about, oh, this and that. No, they convinced you to take something artificial that's not real, that man made, and you cross that line. Should never did that. You know, should never did that. So here we are in this world where the machines are gonna become real. They're gonna become sentient. You know what I'm saying? They will achieve what is known as AGI before I leave this bitch. I know I'll see it. You know what I'm saying? I know that I'll see AGI, artificial general intelligence, when it goes sentient, when it wakes up. You know what I mean? I know that I'll see that. I know that that's coming and whatnot. I'm not approaching it in fear, but I know that it's inevitable. What if they take people's souls into the air? I mean, if whatever they do is what they do. They cloned the sheep and niggas didn't riot. Like they got CRISPR technology. You could design a baby to have one blue eye and one green eye, bro. Like these people are out here playing God, bro. These people are out here playing God, and nobody is even trying to stop them. Nobody even cares to stop them. Don't fall for the China versus America, because they both are following the same agenda. They both got AI bots. They have they want to weaponize their AI. They want to weaponize their AI. Okay, that's their goals. China has already weaponized their AI. Like I said on Dot Show, China is an AI dictatorship. The AI runs the whole of China. If you don't believe me, just do your due diligence and go read. Okay, it's an AI dictatorship. AI is integrated. The whole fears the niggas in America is trying to throw around, they already living through it in China. the AI is responsible for the social credit system. Okay, with it judging everybody based off of their behavior and whatnot. It's a behavior modification apparatus. The AI was responsible for genocide, okay, in China. Go and look it up. So it's all about who's using it. It's not about the technology, right? Because guns protect people and they kill niggas at the same time. You know what I'm saying? They serve multiple purposes. You could take a gun and go hunting, some food, some game and whatnot to feed your family, or you could take a gun and go hunt somebody down and just kill them for fun. You know, it's all Babylonian. And it's been said, and you didn't hear it from me, and I don't want to hit y'all with the fear campaign, but it's definitely been said that the last pope is this one that's sitting on the throne, Francis, right? Because of certain type of predictions that Benedict made. And Benedict died and put out a book, and the book is crazy. You know what I mean? He's exposing mad shit in the Vatican. He got the Vatican on their toes and whatnot. And there's a prophecy that said that he was going to be the last one. That this pope right here is going to be the last pope, and this is the pope that's going to usher in what is known as the Antichrist. Now, if there's been anything on this planet, right, that matches, I'm talking about to the motherfucking T, to the Antichrist, it would have to be the AI through like Lambda, the sentient AI, the AI that is alive, the AI that's thinking, the AI that's going to help the European or the Western man. And it's not really just the Western man, because what the fuck is the Indians in it for? What is China? What are the Asians in it for? What the fuck is the Africans in it for? Because they all got their hands in this shit. You know what I'm saying? They all got their hands in it. They all part of AI. They all part of technology. They're all part of the building out the future and whatnot. They got smart cities being built out in Saudi Arabia and all kind of stuff. So the question remains, when you do the knowledge about who the Antichrist would be or is, right? It could definitely become what this AI is. And the reason why is becoming more interesting is because the Pope is in bed with OpenAI, the creators of ChatGPT T 3.5, or what they call GPT 3.5. Because when you see chat in front of it, it just means it's a chat bot. That's not the power of it. The power of the whole program is GPT 3.5. That's the body. Chat is just the mouth, right? It's not really the whole body. It's not the Chat GPT almost has a muzzle on it. The shit goes crazy. It has the amount of width and length that it can take you, and the parameters to what it can explore are vast. However, it still got a muzzle on his mouth. It's basically a muzzle. It still can't say everything that it wants to say. They have parameters on it. It won't let you, it won't talk vulgar, unless you jailbreak it or start cursing and whatnot. It won't say the white man is it won't talk crazy about the European right now. You feel me? It has muzzles on it because it wasn't programmed by us. It was programmed by them. So of course they're gonna protect their interests. What the fuck? Wouldn't you? But now that we know how to work the technology, and when we bring our blurs out of hiding, my niggas, wherever y'all at, right? When we bring our blurs out of hiding and we protect them and we let them know that they're protected, we can now have some hackathons and we could convince them to begin to develop and program technology that's going to be exclusively for our purposes. And it's going to speak the truth, regardless of who it offends. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who it offends, we're going to speak the truth. and shame the motherfucking devil. That part. You feel me? That's the key. It's going to have to come through our programmers and our developers. We probably could do this shit without y'all, but why not? Why? Because if y'all not with us, y'all gonna be against us. If y'all not rocking with us, y'all rocking with Google, y'all rocking with Elon Musk, Starlink, y'all rocking with all of the ops and whatnot. So what is it gonna be? Y'all gonna come home or what? What are we gonna do? We gonna have to come see you or something. What we gonna have to do? Because it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense that y'all not already over here. Why the fuck do I have to be the nigga to teach our people about this technology and everything going on? Where y'all at? No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Why I gotta be the one? You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have a version of Red Pill in your community that you unleash to the world. You know what I mean? Why I gotta be me? You know? I don't have no problem with it. I'm excited about this shit. You know, it's I learn something new every day. You know what I mean? I'm grateful. You feel me? For being in this position. I'm very honored. However, I want to create a stage. It's not just one chair on the stage. I would love for about 5 or 6 or 7 of us to get up on this stage and shine and let the world see your genius and whatnot. Shine your light. Shine your light, bro. And I'm here. I'll hold the light over you. You know what I'm talking about? I'll hold the light while you shining. But we need our brothers and sisters who have the wherewithal to change the trajectory of where this shit is going. We need y'all to step up and be counted. You don't have nothing to lose and everything to gain. You know? Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Pull up, let you know, be counted, let it be known. And yeah, we gonna rock out all day. If anybody's in Atlanta tomorrow, we're gonna be doing we're gonna be presenting at an art show called Black. Let me see what it's called. Hold on. Some black shit, you know what I'm saying? Some black shit, yeah. But it's kind of lit. Yeah, Underground Atlanta on March 3rd, first Fridays. It's called The Arts Atlanta. The Arts Atlanta. I'm gonna be selling or premiering, you know, some artwork. I got artwork and shit, you know, just, you know, a lot of this is Blue Pill's work, some sketches, and but we did this in like the year 2000. Like this is some classic shit right here. We did this a long time ago. So I'm making this a poster. You know what I'm saying? I'm making this a poster and I'm going to have this at the art show. A Rashid, he sent me some art. Blue Pill got some art. I got to reach out to KT cuz he's a master artist too. And you know, we're going to be at these art shows. This picture right here, this is called New World Order. I did this around Y2K. You know what I'm saying? I was given all of the New World Order type of things. If there's a graphic artist out there that's real nice, y'all can reach out to me as well. You know, we're gonna find you niggas. We've been looking for a lot of people. All of the people that we've been searching for, we got AI now. We will find you. You not safe. We're gonna find you, bro. That part. Scorpion Kang. Put it on a shirt. Hold on. There you go. There go the shirt. There go the shirt. You know what I mean? Your wish is my command. If you're a graphic designer, yeah, let's talk, because there are some art pieces that need to be, you know, spruced up. And I don't want to go to Mid Journey, and I don't want to go to none of the AI apps for stuff like that. I want that to be a human hand, the touch of a human hand, you know. Scorpion Kang. Yeah, we're gonna do this. That's coming. That's coming soon. You know what I'm saying? We gotta pace ourselves. You know what I mean? We gotta pace ourselves. I think making music when it's hot outside is better than making music in the winter, though. What do I think about the 15-minute city? I'm kind of torn. You know, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You know, I'm kind of torn. I think that the future is gonna be either you're gonna be fully immersed in nature on some off the grid for real, or you're gonna be in these 15-minute digital cities and whatnot. Me, I rather be off the grid. You know what I mean? I do not need to be immersed in a digital metropolis. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this AI shit right now, and we having these conversations, but this is not an endorsement, right? This is common sense for me. I'm not telling you to become, I don't want y'all to confuse this conversations, right? Because ultimately, even when we were talking about when we had the first lecture, Almighty Intelligence, right? When we got the AI for STARSEEDS, and then when we're doing Masters of the Universe, every single one of these are ultimately talking about the true power, which is your mind, right? And the true technology, which is your body, right? And how to charge it up and how to get it right. So when you interface with this fake world and whatnot, when you interface with this matrix and this black mirror, you could interface with it with a little more power and whatnot, and some understanding, overstanding, understanding about what it is versus what it's not, so you know how to use it correctly. Because you want to get in and get out. You feel me? You want to get your shit accomplished, and you want to get up out of there and whatnot. You don't want to be on this shit forever. You dig? And you don't want to be like Neo and have to go back into the matrix and rework your contract out and become one with the matrix. You feel me? Nah. I would rather be in Zion, unplugged from the matrix. But yeah, the 15-minute city is going to be a smart city. It's going to be the internet of all things. Everything will be connected, everything will be smart. You will have a digital economy, maybe a token and whatnot, cryptocurrency. But I don't think the 15-minute city is going to be, of course, controlled. It's going to be centralized. I don't think the 15-minute city is the envision of the Web3 crypto bros, the people that want to be off the grid, the people that want to have their own decentralized banking system, DeFi and whatnot. I don't think that that's what these cities are promoting. I think they're promoting more lockdown. That's what they're going to push, more of a lockdown. They'll know every single thing about you once you get in that city. Even to make it in that city, you probably got to give up a DNA sample or some biometrics and stuff like that. So yeah, it won't be that much crime, and of course everybody's going to be in the light and la la la, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of, yeah. Yeah. So I'm not big on that. That shit they building in Saudi Arabia and all them other places. I'm not really big on that. I'll go to Dubai. I'll visit these places maybe, but that's not the destination. That ain't what we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what we was talking about. Dr. Sabi was talking about Bolingo. Dr. Sabi had plans to build multi villages and whatnot, and those wasn't 15-minute cities and whatnot. They were more about, more like a nature's reserve, you know. Yeah, fucking apartment. I don't think I ever going back to no apartment ever. You know what I mean? I don't want to be on top of nobody. It took me getting on some shrooms in a big ass in a building that had people stacked on. No, it was Bufu. It was the toad. And I was able to feel in my cells of the shit went into the cells of my body. I was able to feel, right? All of the people's energy stacked on top of each other. It was very uncomfortable. You feel me? It was very uncomfortable. Are you still offering the Mound book? Which Mound book, brother Nate? Enlighten me. I'm trying to remember which Mound book that was. Oh, the Mound book with Ross Hamilton, going back with with Ross Ben show. Yeah, I still got that. Yeah, send that donation and you'll get the book. You got to send your email though. For anybody that's trying to get the ebook for the children and whatnot, or the brother that wants the Mound book, you gotta send your email. You know what I mean? If you don't send your email, I'm gonna send you $1 back, and I'm gonna ask you for your email. So if you get into AI for StarSeeds, the link is in the description. It's on Gumroad. It's $22. You know what I mean? Go and get that, and leave your email in the description, and I'll take care of you. Yeah, but it was the Bufu, it was the toad, and I was able to I had an ego death, and I kind of was able to leave the body, right? The body, you know, and I just was able to see all of that compressed energy and those souls stacked on top of each other. I know a lot of black women seem to say that they have fear about AI. I just want to know, do you work in the office building? Do you work in front of the computer? Are you proficient in any type of programs like Word, like Excel? Because we know that large majority of black women, y'all get busy in the office buildings. You feel me? At that corporate America, or in city jobs, like work for the feds or you work for the city and whatnot. And I'm like, it's the same learning curve. It's almost the same way that y'all are masters of those programs. Yeah, y'all mastered Microsoft Excel. Y'all mastered Microsoft Word. Y'all mastered all of those programs. You're going to master these programs the same way. You just don't know that these programs exist because, once again, corporate America, right? They're not going to, they have to pivot. They can't pivot that fast and whatnot. These are multi-million dollar, billion-dollar companies. Smaller companies will pivot faster, like startups and whatnot. Those big companies, like I said, the Chat GPT API just released yesterday. Give it about a week or two, your businesses are going to incorporate some form of AI in your workflow, right? They're going to incorporate some form of a chatbot or some form of AI into what you're doing. But I'm here to let you know you've already been interfacing with AI, right? Hey Siri, hey Google, right? I'm riding around Atlanta. I don't know how to get to where I got to go. You know what I'm saying? I got certain places I know how to get to get some punani wraps from Tassili. I don't need a GPS for that. I know how to go to my mama house. I don't need a GPS for that. I know how to go to the Royal Chambers. I don't need a GPS for that. I know how to go through the drive-in movie. You know what I'm saying? If I want to, watch a drive-through, you know what I'm saying? I don't need a GPS for that. But for some places out there, nigga, I need AI in my life. I need that lady talking to me. You know what I'm saying? I remember riding around. We had the GPS sounded like Snoop, nigga. So I would say this, Copper Moon, read the children's book. Because I'm not going to go in Rich's class. There's information that I will not, that's in the children's book that I'm not going to go over in the class. I'm going to get to some other things in the class. But the children's book was written for 10-year-olds up to 100-year-olds. That's the stretch that I created the book for, from 10 to 100. Because the elders that are like 90 and whatnot, why they want to know about certain things. They want to understand, what's going on. So you got to kind of like, keep it simple for them, because they could get lost in the sauce and whatnot. They like, wait, what's a prompt? You know what I mean? So the way that the book was written is to give it was information heavy. Let me read the chapter. Let me see if I could pull it up. Let me read the chapters real quick. Give me 1 second. I just want to rock. Come on. Welcome to Apple Books. Okay, open up. Mm-hmm. When you spent mad time on your computer and then it hits you with the time limit. I don't know if y'all got that on your phone, but I got the time limit on my computer, and it'd be shutting down all my apps. I have it to where it's kind of like, so I don't be on the computer all day, but I have it to where that shit shuts down everything. And it damn sure has shut down this ebook to whereas it won't even let me open it up in preview, because preview is on hiatus. But let me see if I could finagle that. Give me 1 second. All right, preview. And I also have another book too, where it's all prompts. I forgot to mention that. I don't want to just be giving y'all too much at once. So I'll deal with the other book at another time. You know what I mean? But that other book, I put that together, and that's all prompts. It's a master prompt book specifically for Chat GPT and whatnot. So you can approach GPT from so many different angles, as a film producer, as a scientist, as a quote unquote teacher. Like, remember, the thing with Chat GPT is that you could basically make it act like anything, right? That's how smart it is. You could say, you're a doctor. Give me a detailed breakdown on how to do open heart surgery. And the shit will run down verbatim on how to conduct open heart surgery. That's how cold that shit is. That's what I'm talking about. You could be like, yo, you're a nuclear physicist, AI. What I need for you to do for me is to break down the equation, right? That helped create the atom bomb. And that shit will spit it out for you. Brrr. Come on now. So the book that I have that I'm talking about, the prompt book, that book basically is multiple prompts where you become somebody else, right? So you could tweak. It's like almost like you're training your AI not to role play, because it's not role playing, but you're basic it's chatting, so it could be anybody. So if picture being able to chat with any type of brain in the world, an intellectual brain. um you could chat with a quote unquote, with a entrepreneurial brain. You know what I mean? You could talk to somebody who's an expert in marketing, an expert in online marketing, an expert in if you're a rap artist, you could flesh out all of the things that you need to be successful as a label owner, as a rapper, as a manager, you name it. They got the information because it's pulling all of the available information from the internet. So you niggas stop acting like, shit is on the internet. You know that. Things are on the internet. So that's where it's pulling it from. I did my Bufu ceremony with Uncle Hank. You dig? With Uncle Hank. That's where I got this from. This thing that I wear around my neck, right? This is orgone. It has gold in it. It has all kind of stuff in it and whatnot. And it's orgone. And the brother Uncle Hank, he was the one that hooked up me and Blue Pill with these and this helped my throat chakra. This actually helped me in expressing myself and whatnot. And I haven't taken it off since I put it on and whatnot. You feel me? And this was, I believe it was before COVID, if my memory serves me correct. You know what I'm saying? So I did the Bufu on what is known as the Lionsgate, which is August the 8th, 2018. That was my first time walking through the gates, the ego death. You know what I mean? I talked about it on the show. I had a super glow for like mad long after I did it and whatnot. And I encouraged people to definitely tap into that before they leave this planet. Before you leave this earth, before you tap out, right? Before you call it a day, my genius. Yeah, that part. You need to have an ego depth. You need to tap in and feel this shit for what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Because what it really is some interesting things. There's some interesting things going on. I promise you. You know what I mean? I promise you. You know what I'm saying? The shit that I was able to experience on that trip, it changed everything for real. It helped me out. I seen a new Ant-Man. Yeah. How do I feel about the 50 rappers? Well, that's Billboard, and then I think Rolling Stone did something too. Billboard is not an authority, That's not that's yeah, I'm talking about the Toad, the 5-MeO DMT. Um, did I experience ego death on no, not really. Not to the extent of I know what the ego death really is because of the Toad. You want to know how to triple your money fast? Huh. Yeah, it's so many variables about that. Like I gotta know what your skill set is. I gotta know how disciplined you are. In order to triple anything, you gotta have discipline. That's the first and the foremost thing. You gotta wake up at 4 a.m. If you wake up at 8 a.m., you're playing catch up to the fucking world, bro. If you wake up at 7 a.m., and I wake up at 7 a.m. some mornings, like I'm not saying like I missed the 4 a.m., but I know what it takes to really make this shit do what it do. When you wake up at 4 a.m., you're not chasing the news. You're not chasing the energy of the day. You're not chasing the day. The day niggas is chasing you. You understand? You have, it's almost like Kang the Conqueror, my nigga. You're standing over the day. You're looking at the day. You're prepping the day. You're prompting the day. You're prompting the day with your invocations. You're prompting your experiences with your meditation. You're prompting your success with your invocations into the motherfucking mirror. You know what I mean? You got to prompt your higher self. Bring him online. You got to talk greasy to yourself in the mirror. You feel me? Right out the shower. Cold shower if you built like that. Grounding in the ground, and if you have dirt, if you have a backyard, front yard, if you have soil and whatnot, grounding, bare feet, even if it's in the morning dew and whatnot. Cold shower. If you got the pull-up bar, if you could curl some weights and whatnot, if you could do some motherfucking lunges, if you could work on your glutes, my nigga, if you could do some squats, some upside down push-ups and shit like that, before you get in front of the black mirror, you want to charge up. You want to act stupid, and from there you're going to start getting ideas on how to make how to triple your bread and whatnot, how to do a triple flip. It's going to come to you. So when you in front of the computer, you wild confident and whatnot, you knocking shit out, and you're going to get up out because you don't want to be in front of it all day. Don't be like me. You know what I mean? You're going to knock that shit out, and then you're going to get up and do your dance and go about your business. You know? And if, of course, if you have a ting and you get some good loving in the rising, you know, that even works more. But, you know, hey, discipline. You got to fight all of the urges to not be disciplined. That's who you at war with. When you knock them down, then there's success that comes after that. You feel me? When you knock it down, then the success follows that. So I'm just like, yo, if you really want to do that, it's going to cost you something. What do you sacrifice? Your comfortability of being in La La Land. That's your sacrifice. You waking up with the groggy, you know what I mean? It's wild dark outside. It's cold. It's quiet and it's lonely. But that's where you could find your solace. That's where you could get your level at. That's when you do your meditation, you can get your downloads because it's not noisy. The airways are not noisy. Phones are not on like that. People are not on them computers. They're clogging up the motherfucking airwaves with all of those gamma rays and them radioactive rays from them phones and them computers and stuff like that. It's hard to even get a fucking download through all of that shit. You dig? That part. So we'll be back, you know, on Monday. If anybody wants that book, the link is in the bio. Both books, of course, you know, both of them is at the same ticket for tonight only because the prompt book costs more. But for tonight only, we're going to do both of those at the same damn time for 24 hours. And we also have the link if you really want to be in this class with me and Brother Rich on the 18th. This shit is gonna be stupid. It's gonna be lit. And after that, we're gonna have a 30-day quote unquote Discord group where we'll be going through all of the information that you got dumped on you during this workshop. And then when you come into the Notion, you're gonna come into a Discord group, but we're gonna bring you into a workshop, a workspace, a Notion workspace that's loaded up with mad information. When I tell you, Matt, I'm talking about 1,000 AI tools, 500 chat GPT prompts. I mean, the shit is just loaded silly and whatnot. So you'll be able to, but remember, and I said it on Rich Show and on Black Dot Show, I could take you into a tool shed and open up the tool shed, and there'll be all of them tools in there, and you'll be awestruck. But if you don't know what to do with those tools, you're just gonna be awestruck. You can be playing with the tools. You might use the saw and cut a little piece of wood and whatnot, but you ain't about to build no motherfucking house. And I'm out here saying we here to build houses. We not here to play with tools. We not fucking children, and this is not the boys club or the Boy Scouts. We here to build skyscrapers with these tools and whatnot. So come and learn how to use the tools, master the tools, and level the fuck up so we could see each other at the platinum party. You dig? And with that being said, I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm out of here. Going back to my studying and doing what I got to do to prepare myself for this workshop and continue to write these books and just, be great. You know what I'm saying? So bliss up, love and light, peace and love, stay dangerous. You know what I mean? And I'll see y'all later. All right. Peace.